Good morning and welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica. If you're new to my channel, I am a channel for the divine feminine energy that resides in all of us, no matter where we resonate. And I am here to give you some messages for your day that will assist you in tapping into that very powerful energy that is all for us to be able to access. So let's get started and see what goddesses are going to be giving us your messages today. So I hope that this message is finding you in a great place. I know if you are new, I always like to give a little bit of a rundown as far as what feminine energy is. Feminine energy is creation, it's action, it's momentum, it's power, it's your power. And masculine energy is very important because without direction to move all this power, well, then we wouldn't be in balance. So masculine energy is that consciousness, that focus, that I know where I'm going. So today we're going to, of course, anchor into feminine energy. Also, the goal is to balance that out with some direction. So that's tapping into that masculine energy. All right, take deep breaths. What goddesses are here? Oh, that one. I'm feeling it. So Nike, ambition. I love her. Greek goddess from Greek mythology. Oh, too many. Let's get one more goddess. And that one. All right, Maya, again, illusion. So I love her. We had her the other day. She's definitely trying to tap in. I love Maya because she is the goddess of earth. And she does... there's a lot of things hidden in our world, and so what Maya brings to surface is things that are hidden from us. So that's really, really important. And with Nike being ambitious, maybe there's some things in our way that are creating some illusions to either get to where we want to be. So let's tap further into that with tarot, and just see what the messages are here. That one. So 3 cups. I'm gonna shift this way. Oh, I'm feeling that one. Justice, reversed. So maybe that's part of that illusion. Let's go on the bottom of the deck, fill in that one. So we've got the High Priestess, Page of Pentacles. I'm just going to do a nice, let's see what that one is. The Devil. Got some Capricorn energy in here. We've got the Fool, and I grabbed that upside down, so I'm going to flip it. And we have the Six of Wands. So some interesting energy. Maybe what I'm seeing is with this ambition, this one, Wheel of Fortune, and Strength in reverse. Okay, so let's see what the messages are, and let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, 3 Pentacles, Star, and we'll go to the bottom, which is the Lovers. Okay, so this definitely, we've got a few things going on here. I'm seeing love and, of course, money, ambition, and it could be just our ambition to have love, to have partnership. And so there could be a couple of things that are in our way as far as like illusion that Maya, or she's cautioning. for. So to be really clear, get very real about what it is that you want, because the devil is right there smack in the middle. And illusions, with the devil card, you see both of the couple and they're in chains. Well, basically they can pull them off of their neck. It is the illusion. It is the illusion of imprisonment, being tied or weighed down. And so perhaps that's the cautionary aspect of where you may feel that you're at, or you are. Like, if something is holding you back and you have that ambition to move forward, because the Page of Pentacles here, that is the message that there is something really great in the 3D. We could be perhaps afraid of that commitment, afraid of jumping into something else because we've been hurt in the past. And to set out onto that new adventure of that full energy of the unknowing, that innocence of, okay, I'm going to do this. Where do I go? When stepping into a new relationship or a new possibility, there's always that anxiety of the unknown, and the unknown is it's actually a space where I've had to learn to embrace, and I always am. We don't know what's going to happen. I mean, that's the illusion, right? Is that we have some type of control over it. The only thing we have control over is this present moment. And so I love the Star as well as the Three of Pentacles and then the Lovers, because this says there is that hope, there is that possibility of love. And I know for myself that if I didn't try again, that I wouldn't be in the situation of love, of the best love ever. And that is because I had to take the risk. I had to step into it. And get rid of the illusion that I could foretell and see the future based off of looking at my past. You can't. If it's a new adventure, it's a new person, it's a new career, if it's something new, we really don't know. And so we kind of have to take that risk to be able to achieve the ambition of what we are trying to look for. So with that said, I'm going to, of course, read those two in there, but I'm just seeing how that there's hope here. Like, with this Star, with the Three of Pentacles, this is really tapping into like, this one is I would definitely talk to somebody that you know. Perhaps you just need clarification for something that is holding you back from taking that step forward. But I see in this scenario of whoever's energy this is, that you do have the strength, even though that it is in reversed. It's something that the ego mind is always in the future or it's in the past. It's never in the present moment. And so with relationship or wanting to embark on something new, the tendency is that, well, if I can't see where this is going, then I shouldn't do it. And that is just, I don't believe in that. That it's the unknown. It's being reminded of us to always stay in the moment, for love to grow or to embark on something new. Focus on what is presented in front of you, and be in that moment. And even though you've got that fear of the devil right there, that energy of just going, I'm stuck. I don't know where this is going. Or could this entrap me? Those are all energies that really just don't serve us. And maybe that is coming from a place that you were entrapped. You were in a codependent relationship that felt like a never-ending cycle of misery. And so to step into something new, to bring in those fears into something new, really isn't realistic, because this person is new. Now, will they have essences of past relationship? Yes. And I say that with experience because it took a lot of, it felt like dating the same man over and over in a different form. And it is because our attraction is our roadmap to our trauma. And so when you take a look at things like attachment theory, our wounds, if we don't take the time to heal them, we can project these fears onto something new. It's interesting because having a discussion with someone who is in a relationship that they keep comparing that partner to past partners. Well, that's just a recipe for disaster, because you can't hold someone to being to what someone else was. You just can't do it. It's not fair, and it's not in the best interest of that relationship moving forward or growing into anything of any type of beauty. It's holding it to a very low vibration. And so what I'm hearing here with the message is that keep that ambition, but drop the illusions. Like the illusion of maybe past traumas. Keep moving forward. Let's read that as well. Keep that star energy of the star card as well as the lovers. This is a beautiful Aquarius and Gemini energy, so if that resonates with anyone. But that Gemini energy is very, it's up here. It's all in the mind. And so really, if we keep that hope with that, all of that air energy of moving forward and not knowing, and that's okay to not know, then we can get really truly what we want. And that is that Three of Cups, that celebration of going, yes, this is what I want, and we're working in harmony with that. So don't be afraid to set off onto this new thing. Recognition right here. So a lot of times with ambition, we want to be recognized for doing the work. We want to have that recognition that you've grown. You're not dating the same person again, and that you've moved on to, and because you're learning and growing. And what I always hear too is there is that illusion that oh, my picker's off, I'm picking the wrong person again. Well, get out of that mindset, because that's where you're also holding yourself stuck. You've got to do the work. You got to see how your contribution tied into successfully unsuccessful relationships. And I say that because every relationship that I have had, and if we look at them, they have all served. Have all served the purpose of showing us where we're at. The illusion is that we have not attracted the same vibration of ourselves when there's a relationship that isn't working. Well, that's really actually not true. We are, it's all physics, and like attracts like. And what that person is showing you is the universe saying, is this what love is to you? Is this what you're creating? Is this what you identify as love being? And so that's where, if it doesn't align and you're like, oh, why is this not working? Why is this not jiving? Then we get to look at what our definition of love is. And if that person, what is being reflected, is in alignment with where we want to go. And so, yes, he or she may be beautiful and all of certain things may line up, or maybe it looks good on paper, but is it really what we want? Or are we deluding ourselves into, well, we look good together? It's got to be deeper than that. Or if not, then that's okay. But are we happy? So go with deep down into the feelings of, how does this feel? How am I feeling? Is this mine or is this someone else's? That's a really big question too. I feel that the messages coming through here is to is a yes. Like, go for it, but know that you've got to diminish the illusions. You've got to heal the past in order to move forward in the future. Let's read. Let me grab some glasses. Let's read Nike Ambition and see what light on all these subjects that she can light to share with us. The Greek goddess Nike asks you to be present to the beauty and richness discovered in your life so far. You have come this distance, so what are your wins? Celebrating them is key right now to enable you to co-create even more. You live in a world where you may not have felt that you were not allowed to celebrate your victories, lest you be cut down for being self-centered. Perhaps you were raised with a family that discouraged you from shining in an inauthentic way. Being successful at the game of life requires you to refuse the message that you are too much or not enough. Your biggest win is to be yourself, accepting yourself exactly as you are, releasing the idea that if you are flawed in any way, and expressing yourself with authenticity. This is your true power of the victory goddess Nike. Is being expressed through you. The goddess Nike has another message to share. If you have been struggling to move to the next level of your life, your next relationship, working hard and putting the time and effort in, you will soon find you are finally winning. Your determination and commitment to your intentions are manifesting in your life with beautiful results. When you are winning, the world wins too. Just remember to share your bounty. So, going right back, it's those belief systems. It's those things that are imprisoning us inside of us to our limiting beliefs to move forward. So keep going into that authenticity for yourself. Okay, Maya illusion. And I know I read that the other day, but I feel that there could be something more gleaned here. From reading it again, you never know. Like I said the other day, when I read books, it's like sometimes I'll go back and there's another point that will speak to me again. So she's here with us today again because there is more work to be done in this department. So when you look at the world, everything you see appears to be real. So it's easy to imagine that your current conditions are influenced only by obvious actions and calculated movements. This is an illusion, as everything is intrinsically connected, though not visible to us due to the limitation imposed on our perception by our five senses. The Hindu goddess of illusion Maya calls you to trust the invisible world that is responding to your deepest desires and intentions, and to make life better for yourself and others. You are able to see through the curtain of illusions. Your clarity and intuition is heightened as your next steps are sure-footed. When the goddess Maya chooses to help you, trust that everything you need arises from your world with ease. So I'm going to read the alignment message as well. It's a little bit further, but I didn't read it the other day, so I feel that when the card presents itself again, that there's more information that wants to be shared. So let's go ahead. The goddess Maya has come to you to give you some clarity now. Have you been in denial about your life lately? Have you been chasing after an outcome that eludes you? Do you want to believe in something or someone so badly, perhaps drawn by a potential you hope to see come to fruition, that you have lost your way and given your power over to them? Your alignment task is to summon your courage and be willing to see things as they are, rather than the way you want them to be. Be honest with yourself. The goddess Maya understands the seduction of the illusion of separation. After all, she created the illusion of the individual self. Once the illusion has faded, you are free to choose another path, another way, and other people to connect deeply with. This is a wonderful time to do a self-inventory of your life, how you love, what you believe, who you follow, why you choose to live the way you do. When the goddess Maya comes to break down illusions and delusions, it is a very auspicious sign. So I love that very much. with this because it goes right along with everything we talked about. Keep moving forward. Take risks. Take the time to heal, to learn a new way, as well as heal those imposed belief systems that are no longer serving us, that are impinging our way to move forward to the relationships that we truly want and desire. So again, another day of beautiful messages from your divine feminine source. It was a pleasure being with you this morning. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you tomorrow.